Welcome to the Super New Moon Virgo video. So this video is for everyone. It's the collective energy that I'll be talking about in this video. I want to thank everyone who took readings, energy work. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're going to go into the energies now with this video. Virgo. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so we can become very critical. And why this is a super moon. So it's a super moon because it's closer to the earth and it's a new moon. However, there's a lot of heavy energy that is around and surrounding this new moon. It will feel very strange and weird. Almost like everything is all happening at once. And when it comes to direction, it's like you need to make decisions, but which way do you go? Now, being a supermoon, it's going to be more intense. It's going to basically amplify all your feelings, really amplify it, and you're going to be feeling them a lot stronger. This is the first super new moon. Then we're going to have one in October with the next new moon, and then in November. And this is like kick-starting us to the eclipse in December. So it's a very important new moon. It's like the beginning, the end, so that we can create the reality that we want. Very interesting new moon in that aspect. And I feel as though during this time, a lot of us are going to feel very confused, very, almost like we're not knowing what to do next, how to progress. Being in the energy of Virgo and being a super new moon, you would have felt the energy way before the moon even got into the new moon energy, because it's that intense. So if you have the need to basically want to clear your space, cleaning up, removing things, getting rid of things, declutter, that's all Virgo energy. And you're going to be doing this not only on a physical way, but an emotional way. Come the new moon, it's going to be even deeper. You can't have new things coming in if you don't let go of old things. And that even includes old feelings. So it's a deep cleanse. It's a detox energy, a detox. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you would just feel like there's things that you want to do less of. And you'd be aware of it, because when you do it, you'll just feel unwell and unsettled, because that's that Virgo energy. Virgo rules health, wellness, routine, all of those things. So what do we have in our routine that basically makes us feel, it's not working for me anymore. I don't like how it makes me feel. I feel unwell. I feel exhausted mentally, emotionally, in all aspects. And it's kind of like a lot of hard work to do, because you have to work on things internally so that they can reflect externally. So you're going to be feeling that, and also looking at the external, wanting to also perfect things and be super critical, because that's that Virgo energy where we become critical too. It's harsh, it's not soft and gentle. If you want things to be a certain way, you've got to basically get down to it. And that's how it is. It gives you, it's just the way that it is. And that's it. Think of it like that. Have you ever heard someone say to you, it is the way it is? That's exactly that Virgo energy. There's no debate. You just know, and you want to do these things, and you know you need to let go of these things, and you know you need to do all these things, but we feel stuck. And it's a big call to destiny because of the way the moon is. The moon basically is going to be at a 90-degree angle to the nodes. So this can create a sense of uncertainty, and it's between destiny and letting go. The south node is in Sagittarius, the north node is in Gemini. We gotta look at things, and we can feel like we're losing a sense of hope. So that energy with the moon is creating a sense of like an unstable energy, where you feel unstable, like, I want to move forward, but I feel uncertain. Are things really manifesting? Are things happening? Am I making the right decisions? What decisions do I need to make? Big decisions. Why are we making big decisions? Well, the 90-degree angle to the nodes. So we're looking at our destiny here. And not only just that, it's the first super new moon before the rest. We have 3 and then the eclipse. So basically, it's like that energy where you know you got to make decisions. But I want you to basically breathe into it. Because remember, Virgo is critical, and this creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of tension, even PTSD from experiences you've previously had. And this can create heart palpitations where you feel literally like, oh, I'm struggling to breathe. And let's look at the stomach, because Virgo rules the stomach, digestive issues. So feeling like your stomach is unsettled, either feeling constipated for a while and then having bouts of diarrhea. It's a physical release because it is an earth sign. So you're going to physically feel it. You'd either feel it through anxiety, stiffness within the body. You'd have to notice your body. Pay attention to your body. Your body will be giving you the biggest signals right now. That would be your biggest signal, is your body. It'll be sending you messages because it's in Virgo. It's our health. It's an earth sign, so it's our physical. We can feel it within our body. And when you are feeling those things, it's important to bring yourself into alignment, realign your chakras, basically meditate, deep breathing, yoga, exercise. We need to move the energy through us so it doesn't stagnate and we feel more clogged. That's what happens. Think about it. Detox. Think about your liver when you put a lot of strain on it by basically eating unhealthily, over drinking, all of these things. You basically are putting strain on your organs and the way in which they detoxify, and the way in which to basically cleanse it is to kind of slow down, to stop the things that you're doing, to give your body a break. And you're going to feel like you need a break. So do take a break. We're going to have to give ourselves empathy during this new moon. We're going to have to be looking internally and kind of not being so hard on ourselves, not judging, not pushing. Kind of just taking everything in and looking internally. What are you feeling? You know, and working through it. Allowing it to flow through you. Feeling the feelings. Feel it in your gut, your stomach that's feeling tense. It's a tense energy and you can feel it physically. So that's very important to know. And also past experiences, because Mars is in retrograde, and Mars being in retrograde also squaring to Saturn. This is kind of feeling like you want to move forward, but certain things are just stopping you and the anxiety kicks in. When the computer is not working, when the internet is not going the way you want it to go, when people are not basically flowing with you, you having a conversation with them and all of a sudden they are gone. That's the kind of energy. It's kind of like you feel where it's a stop and go. So when things stop, specifically like, okay, why am I being stopped here? What do I need to listen to? Am I pushing in a direction that I don't need to be going? That's what you need to do. You need to look at it. Don't get frustrated, because the moment we start responding and reacting to our external, even people who trigger us, the moment we start getting in that reaction zone, then it's complete Mars and Aries. It's war. It's on, baby. It's going to be like back. You'll feel like you're not going anywhere. So you need to stop, go within, take a deep breath now and say, what is this telling me? What do I need to do? Not what does that person need to do? How does this thing need to work? What do I need to do? What am I not paying attention to? If that email is not going through, why is it not going through? Is the timing not right? So it's about all of that, stopping. Also, with this Virgo new moon, we're going to have an opposition to Neptune, which is in Pisces, the opposite of Virgo. Remember, the sun is also in Virgo, so it's a lot of Virgo energy here. Sun with the moon, that's what new moons are. And that can create this energy that can feel very heavy. Being in Neptune ruled by Pisces, Pisces is a water element. So you can feel like you drowning. You know, have you ever felt that feeling like you're just drowning? And it's almost like things are just coming at you at once. You need to do this, you need to do that. What's a priority? What's not a priority? What do I need to take care of first? Yourself. You need to step back, take care of yourself, and from there, everything else flows. The moment you're out of flow, it means you're giving your power to the external. We need to bring the power back to ourselves, go within, release our fears, our doubts. All those things will be really active right now. And we'll feel like we can't think clearly because Mercury's in Libra, but it's also in that square to basically Saturn and Jupiter. So it's like a lot of things that we're thinking of, but it's like so many things we're thinking of and what do we need to do, but we feel like we're stuck. And back to that drowning experience with that Neptune in Pisces energy in opposition to Virgo, the earth energy. It's like you on, tilted upside down and your head submerged, and there's so much. And it's going to feel a little bit like you're so overwhelmed that a little bit like you're dying inside, like a part of you is dying. A part of you is changing. And this can make you feel disillusioned, lacking hope, feeling a little lost. But it's okay. It's okay to feel those things. We suppress a lot of our feelings, and that leads to a lot more tension. But if you took a moment to allow the feeling, okay, I feel a little lost, then you know what? Let's take a break and allow for time and for things to move when the time is right, because that's divine timing. It's about wanting things to be too perfect, because Virgo is a very perfect. It's the the image of Virgo is the virgin element. It's a perfection kind of energy, but there's also beauty in things being imperfect. That's when things are imperfect, that's when we know they need to change. That's when we know that maybe they are perfect for the imperfections. It's a deep understanding. It's about looking at yourself, seeing where you've been overextending. Because the energy of Virgo is a lot about being of service to others. So do you actually need to take a minute and a break and make some time for yourself? It won't take that long. 20 minutes is fine. Just a break to, 20, 30 minutes, take that time, read, meditate, breathe, and then you can go back into the world and face things again. And if you need to take another break, don't not give yourself that time. There's a lot of time that we need to give to ourselves, because it almost feels like all of our time is going to everything else. And that can create a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed, lost, uncertain, heart palpitations, digestive issues. It all becomes something that we emotionally feel, and then becomes physical. And then with Mars in retrograde, having to go through past experiences of conflict and tension, that is now making us feel like we want to be reactive. Frustration is big. Frustration now when things don't work out. Instead of sitting back and like, why didn't it work out? Like, was the timing off? Do I need to give it a moment? Did I not take care of myself first? Maybe I need to take some time for me and then revisit. It's a lot of revisiting of like giving space for self and then coming back and then working on something. And that's all we need. Remember, this is a call to destiny. It's a big awakening with this new moon. Excellent for manifestation. Excellent for manifestation and setting intentions, because of that dreamy element of Neptune, tapping into the dream, because we'll feel very far away from our dreams, or even if we close to our dreams, we'll just feel stuck. And whenever we still feel stuck, it's a time to basically take a moment, not push. The more you push, the more stuck you feel. You can be anywhere and feel free. You just need to basically breathe and give yourself the time to feel grateful for the things that are working, grateful for how far you've come. Acknowledge yourself and acknowledge your body. Don't put yourself under such pressure that the body is starting to feel so weak, because you can feel so exhausted. Sleep will be hard during the super energy of this new moon. you know? So take the moments, take the time, use your crystals. Labradorite's great for manifestation. So set your intentions. But before you set your intentions, breathe. You can use a candle. You can write your intentions out. Just breathe. Labradorite creates the right opportunity. It helps with divine timing so that you're at the right place at the right time. Breathe into it and allow for things to flow to you. Thank you for watching.